Hi everybody, I'm Robert Linkul, and this is a Career Development Corner with Elite Sports University. Today we're going to talk about my suggested 10 components that every business owner should focus on. Generally, these kind of cover all the categories, but I have a couple that are a little bit more, I'd place a little bit more focus on than the average person would. Okay, so when we talk to personal trainers, business owners, strength coaches, or independent running their own performance studios, one of the big questions always comes into how do I either grow my business, how do I progress it? And the first thing we need to think of is how do you even stay in business? How do we keep what we're doing and then make it a little bit better? Starting at this really base level, you want to think about the materials that you have been presented with to this point. Okay, so the general fitness personal trainer just starts in this industry and they earn their certification. What business knowledge have they been afforded? All the way up to the business or to the full business that's been going for maybe 10 years. Has it been trial by fire, or did you learn something at some point, right? So either one, we want to be able to go through this list and say, are we covering all our bases? Are we learning everything we can? Are we being as efficient as we can in each component, right? So let's start at the beginning. With all the textbooks, and I just took the four kind of major certifying agencies we have out there, and you can see them listed. And I took their textbook and just added them all up. I learned this from Alan Cosgrove. He did a great example on this. It was almost 2,500 pages. And when you combined all those textbooks, there were about 91 pages of those that were focused on legal guidelines. It wasn't even business success. ACE was the only one that actually had a business chapter that was focused on referrals and building a rewards program and how to do marketing and how to conduct yourself like a pro and presentations and all that. It's a really good chapter. Okay, so out of all the content you have there, 2,500 pages, it's less than 4% of the printed material is going to teach you how to stay in business. The book is great. It teaches you all these great things about how to train people, but if I can't keep people in my facility, that information is worthless. Okay, so we need to get the idea and the mindset of I need to be able to grow professionally, business-wise, just as much as I am out there in the gym, on the floor, working with my clientele. Okay, the business side is important. Without it, we're not going to stay in this thing. Okay, so one of the best things I can really suggest to you are my couple of tips. Find a mentor. This is an Alan Cosgrove line. I really took it to heart. Find someone who's been there, who's done that, and they're still doing it to this day, right? A lot of times we have older trainers that have found their way and the industry has passed them by and they're just kind of hanging on, right? We want to find people who are the tip of the spear. They're on the cutting edge of this, right? And Alan Cosgrove is a great coach for that. One of the best business coaches I can really suggest that you go to. He's been a huge mentor of mine, along with Rachel and their whole team there. So find a mentor, somebody that can help you. There are a lot of business coaches out there, but find somebody who can teach you some really good stuff and how to apply it to your business. Okay. Also learn how to track all of your clients and all your sessions and kind of go through learning when your highs and lows are and track your months and weeks and years and be able to see the consistencies in your business. With that information, be able to apply kind of the basic business components here as we talk about, right? Okay, so your first one that you really want to focus on, pay rates, professional growth, and management. I've had trainers that, like I got hired and I'm making 40%. That's terrible, you know what I mean? But the business owner didn't know any better. They just picked the number to kind of start at, okay? Where others come in and they're making 90%. Well, now you have nowhere to grow, really. The gym's got to make something off of you, So having a general idea of what are the industry standards, what are the rates, how do people progress, what's the next step? Being a trainer, being a head personal trainer, secondary head personal trainer, assistant GM, like whatever it is, have some growth in there where people see there's a next step or a next something for me to kind of get to. We all need that carrot sometimes, okay? The financial basics, just very basic ideas of incomes that are net, that are gross, going through all the basic ideas. There's a really good book that is the E-Myth for Independent Contractors. I suggest reading that. It does a great job in the first maybe 10 pages or so of going through all that basic kind of financial mindsets, the basic financial components, and then how to apply it as an independent contractor, which it could be anything, a painter or businessman or whatever it's going to be, but it also works really well for us. That book did a lot for me just starting off. Okay, insurance and licensing, do your homework here. Make sure that you, your business, your employees, your clients, and your equipment are all insured, and then you have your business license and the license to put up your sign, and you had it, inspected, and you had all these little things that we don't think about when you start into the business or open your own business or open multiple businesses. There's a whole slew of stuff that kind of comes with this. You need to make sure you're aware of and you're doing all the right steps. Okay, building a referral and a rewards program, being able to take your current clientele and have them help you build into better business, into more business, people that are like them, like-minded, like personalities, that would find really good value in your product, and then rewarding them or thanking them for that. Okay. Promotions and marketing, basic idea how to run promotions, how to do some external marketing, internal marketing to your current clientele, soft copy, social media, where it's out digitally, hard copy marketing, where it's flyers and newsletters and such, and finding which one works best for you, so you're not wasting funds just throwing it away on things. You're trying to get 18 to 20-year-olds with newspaper ads, and you have no Twitter presence, right? Like knowing those kinds of things, and investing in yourself smartly and wisely, okay, learning those. And then facility management, or SOPs, standard operating procedures. We have the simplest form. When you come in the door, turn on the lights, grab the towels, put them in the washer, start that, mop the floor, move all the weights, clean everything down. It's all the little steps from opening and closing, and then teaching that system to your team. Okay, teaching the systematic approach of how to maintain the facility so it's always in stellar shape. Everything always gets put back the way it is. That the marketing campaigns go out the same way, that they're consistent with how many weeks they're apart, how many days they're apart, that your systematic approaches, and again, like, this is a ton of stuff, so you don't have to do it all at once, and it doesn't all have to be perfect. Like, as I'm saying things, I'm saying I could do that better, and we could do this better. It's always a work in progress. You're always trying to get your business to the next level, or build yourself to the next level. So this is just purely about an idea of how can I get myself, or how can I get this management of the facility to this next level. We're working that much better. Okay, hiring and firing procedures. How can you hire? How can you fire? When should you hire? When should you fire? What grounds do you have and such? Knowing that, having a lawyer potentially that you can work with, though might not be the best thing to get into a situation that way. Again, it's better to have a lawyer and not need them than need them and not have them. So having somebody that can help you there. Secondary certifications for you as the independent personal trainer or coach, also as a business owner, and learning your next level education for running your business. So investing in business school, something along those lines. I don't mean actual business school like at Harvard or something, but actually, going out and getting from the mentors, from different books, like investing into your knowledge for running the business. Okay, you can go to Harvard if you want to, but you know what I mean. And then continued education. A lot of times we get in the industry and we get established, and we're just so focused on training and making money that we don't think about investing in ourselves and progressing to ourselves. So ultimately, all the way down the line, you're going to get to a point of retirement, and you're going to have funds there that you want to be able to have a regular life like everybody else does that's working kind of their 9-to-5 job. But you've had the freedom to do what you love and train and affect people that you have the whole way. So things to think about from the very entry level coming in all the way to how are you going to get out of this? How are you going to end it? When retirement comes, what are you going to do then? Are you going to have the funds you want? So it's all about getting it in your head, seeing and understanding and knowing the direction that you want to go to. What areas are you very strong in? Which ones do you need to improve on? Making notes as we go of improving yourself and improving your business, and think about what is my next step? How am I going to make myself that much better? Okay. My information is listed down there below for you, my social media contact. My name is Robert Linkul. I'm very happy that you were able to join us today. I hope you learned a lot. Feel free to email me or instant message me. Send me questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to do. I'm here for you. I'm always here, happy to help and share any information I can. Have a great day with Elite Sports University. Thank you very much, and have a good one.